welcome to the Aquarian Mind Podcast. Today's podcast episode number 202. I'm your host, Jamel Crothers. I want to wish everybody a Happy New Year. Welcome into 2023. Many blessings to everyone coming into this year. We're on season 3 of my podcast. Last year, I did a lot of podcasts, and it's been a journey. And today I want to talk about 2023 and where everyone is heading. And I'm doing this because I need you guys to know that there's a lot coming on my end this year, but the question is what's coming for you on your end? What did you learn from 2022 that you're going to incorporate into 2023? And I don't want to focus on just all the negative things that have happened, pain, loss, grief, breakups, divorce, whatever the case is, finances, all of that. A lot's going on in this world. A lot of good, but then also a lot of not so good things. And obviously the news and the media is going to do all they can to keep you in fear. That's their fear-mongering tactics. We only can control but so much. I try to do my part with podcasts and positive messages and things of that nature. But 2023, I hope you guys are done playing around with your negative thoughts and your talents, your gifts, your abilities, and all of those things. I want you guys to really buckle down, get nitty and gritty with it, and start focusing on what you want out of life. And unfortunately, 2020, with all that happened in the world then, it really shifted a lot of people in their focus and what they want to get out of life and not be caught up and immersed in corporate America as much anymore. So that's a good thing. For those who are in the spiritual realm of life, the empath realm, I know that if you're listening to this right now, I know that a lot of you are drained and tired and out of it and, all that good stuff. I've done research on a lot of it myself, and I will say that I am not alone and you are not alone. There are a lot of people who are very spiritual, who are very empathic, who have a full understanding of what life is and what it really should be and what it's supposed to be, and what we're being given is not what we signed up for. I am someone who constantly says a lot of what's going on in this world is not what I signed up for. This is not what I wanted to deal with in my lifetime. But I will say 2023 is a year that I am definitely pushing myself to great lengths and great heights, looking to really talk about a lot of other topics as far as what's on my mind this year on this podcast, along with a lot of motivational and inspirational stuff that I'll have on Wednesdays. And then obviously you guys will get more of what's going on with the book insight. I've got 12 books coming this year. My longest book series, if you didn't listen to the last podcast, on Friday, December 16th, on my Book Insight Friday, which was my last podcast of the year, I did discuss that I have a new book series. It's called Alphabet City, and a lot will be coming from that series. It will be dealing with the inner cities of America and poverty and gang violence, drugs, all that stuff. But hearing it from fictional characters and their perspectives based off of real life things that are going on in the world, but a book series of hope in a lot of ways. So that's something that's coming for me in 2023. But my question to you is, what are you guys doing this year? What is your focus? What are you pushing yourself to do that you didn't do last year? How are you stepping outside of your comfort zone this year to get to where you want to be. What are you doing to continuously grow within yourself? How are you elevating yourself spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically? That's something I will be tackling a little bit more this year as far as my podcast, talking about those things. And what is your mental focus this year? What is something that you said you were going to do in 2022 that you didn't do that you are going to do this year? And I'm holding you guys accountable because I have to hold myself accountable, because I will sit here and say that in 2022 I didn't get to read certain books that I wanted to. Part of that is me working on a 12-book series and going through the process of editing. The other part of it is I was focused on growing this podcast, which was a great thing. Very thankful and gracious for the growth of my podcast. I did not promote myself as far as my writing and my books last year. Something that I will be doing more of. I will be immersing myself in better investments into my growth and what I'm trying to do for myself. I will be ridding myself of bad habits, negative thinking. I will be living somewhere else this year also, so that will contribute to that. Still will be in Arizona, so don't worry, I'm not shifting my butt back to the East Coast. That won't happen. But letting go of people and relationships and friendships and situations that do not work to my benefit, which I did do at the end of 2022. There were 2 friendships that I knew I was letting go of, and I did do that. And I hope that you guys cleaned up your social media. I hope you guys ridded yourself of the negativity, the bad people who are toxic for you, because I need you guys to be focused in 2023 as much as me. So this is going to be the year of growth for all of us. More life experiences, more learning, and hopefully new experiences that will not hinder us or bring us down. I know the world is dealing with a myriad of different things, inflation in corporate America and finances and things of that nature. I wish you guys all the best this year for sure. I want you guys to prosper and do all the things that you want to do. Whether it's public speaking, whether it's starting your own company, whether it's doing something that you want to do. If you haven't figured out what your purpose is in life, that's okay. No matter how old you are or what age you are, you can figure it out, and you will figure it out. We're all gifted and talented. I want you guys to utilize all of your talents and abilities. And I want you all to really fulfill all of your goals, dreams, and aspirations this year. I will say 2022 I did fulfill a lot of things that I wanted to do, and I'm thankful for that. Count my blessings, tell you that. This year will bring a lot of challenges, from a personal standpoint, from a life standpoint, family standpoint, career standpoint, world standpoint. There will be things that are going to happen in this world that are going to probably open your eyes more to what's really going on around us, if you don't know by now. I'm not trying to be a Debbie Downer. I'm not trying to be a person of negativity. But what I will say is that I wrote a book called The World in Ruins, and it's about the world pretty much going down the hole, crumbling. And unfortunately, a good amount of what I've written so far has happened or is happening. So what are we doing to change the landscape of the world and make it a better place. And making sure that we're setting ourselves up for success for the rest of our lives, but also making sure that we're setting up, generations behind us on what's going on. A lot of the most important careers are going through a lot right now. You look at pilots, and airlines and things that are going on there. That's a big one. Teachers, which they're not really getting a fair deal and a fair shake at compensation, mental health, physical realm, all that. And I've seen a lot shift in that realm. Warehouse and factory workers and things of that nature for not just big companies but smaller companies. That shifted a lot. A lot of companies are, cutting down on rent and shifting all of their employees home, which is leaving a lot of buildings vacant. There's a lot of things that are going on. Some for the better, some not for the better. But we got to look out for each other. And we've got to make sure that we're keeping our spirits good, because this has become the devil's playground in this world. And I've been saying that for quite some time. And I know that 2023 is going to be no better. And I know that there are certain things that I've done in 2022 that have helped me immensely, and I'm going to continue that and also add more things that are not cutting it for me in 2023. So I was just coming on here to start the year off by saying, let's get focused. Let's stick to our goals. And whether your goals are weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, yearly, do it. My yearly goal is obviously grow my podcast, get myself noticed a little bit more as far as my books, publish 12 books. My 12 books are ready to go. And, if you don't follow me on social media, you can find me on social media. I'm not going to sit here and blurt out all of my social media pages, but you guys surely can find me. And more audiobooks are coming this year, that's for sure. My audiobooks are available on PayHip. So it's payhip.com/Jamel Crothers. You will find 4 of my audiobooks. I will definitely be recording more audiobooks this year. That is a definite goal. So, since you guys are listening here, I do my audiobooks myself. I do narrate them myself. So, yeah. So you will hear my voice for all of the books, basically. As far as my audiobooks goes, I Woke Up a Black Man, Code Blue, An Ode to the Badge and Gun, Parts 1, 2, and 3, and The Struggles and Growth of a Man, Part 1. That's what I have right now currently. Goal is to finish the Code Blue series, which is 2 more books, and then finish the Struggles and Growth series, and then it's up in the air for what I want to do, because, as we speak, and as I'm recording this, I am 44 books in, and trying to decide what books to record, it's going to be a tough one. But I will say that I will most likely be more inclined to do a few standalones. So I will say there's a good chance that One Drink Too Many will be an audiobook this year for sure. Living Life to the Fullest, definitely. The Man Who Lost His Soul, that would most likely be a definite, and The World in Ruins. So I will say that I'll probably immerse myself in the standalones, get those out there, and then delve back into the book series. Book series are a process. They take very long. And with all the other projects that I'm working on, trust me, it's not easy. But when I get into my new apartment, my new space, and I get myself settled and comfortable and figure out my my schedule, get back into the flow of things, then I'll be able to bang out a couple of audiobooks. So anyway, I have gone longer than ever. So in quite a long time. I'm over 15 minutes at this point. But anyway, let's get to it this year, guys. Let's really start focusing on what we need to focus on. I kind of, let you know a couple of my goals. So definitely feel free to drop me a line. Let me know what your goals are. All right, y'all. With that said, that's my podcast for today. I thank you guys for listening as always. Be good, everyone, and go accomplish your goals.